for her. Anything she did in this live. She legit didn't own shit.
You know why? You know why? I'm about to make her really pissed off because I'm really not taking accountability now. You know why? Because the accountabilities that were made with the people I reached out to that rejected it, I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing that shit no more. Not so you can have just a receipt to just show later. Girl, that's all you want. You want that to exchange as a currency. You treat apologies like a currency. You treat accountability like a damn currency. Girl, I don't give a fuck about your expectations no more. You can create that narrative all you want that AP takes no accountability. I'll take that. Now, moving on. Let's see what shit you start to take. Because you already been painted out to be a liar. Take that shit. The fuck? Give a fuck?
Yeah, I brought her name up, but she didn't have to respond. She didn't have to make it about her. So what, her name was lied on.
Wait a minute. It was all in the same live?
This was her live. Yeah, last night.
No, I'm saying when I got mentioned in the live, this was all in that same one live?
This was all in that same live. Yes. The shit
that was a long time. They could have sent me that live, but they acting like it's such a big deal. But okay.
This is the thing. Before, right? Like what she's talking about with the whole, me being nonchalant about her being lied on. I don't give a fuck. I didn't lie on you. So why do you think I'm supposed to also apologize to you for some shit Shatonia said? Nah. Shatonia was a big girl and cleaned up her own shit. I don't need to clean up shit because I didn't lie on you. Even though you went back and forth about 36 times in the last week about that shit. First I'm lying, then I'm not. First I'm lying, but then I'm not. But then I said it, but then it's accurate. She didn't lie, but then she put the context and used it a certain way. And that's the lie. And it's not like, girl, pick one.
She could have just shut up about it. This wasn't a big deal. Her name being lied on wasn't a big deal. I mean, I didn't lie. So what does it matter? She didn't have to. Are we for real right now?
Yeah, we are. We so for real. We just as real as you are lying in the goddamn panels to everybody, acting like you ain't do shit. That's how real we are. We're just as real as you, baby girl. Baby girl. We're just as real as you. Absolutely. All right, Kay. Y'all gonna hear this in a minute what Kay talking about. This is why I feel like Kay showed a lot of grace from what it sounds like last night, because I wasn't there. I just heard about it this morning. But Kay showed a lot of grace, because last night, baby, Kay was already starting the dragon after she heard this clip. Kay was about to be a wrap for the next 40 days and 40 nights. 40 days and 40 nights.
I said 80.
Oh, 80 days. 80 days and 80 nights. It was about to be a wrap.
Rewind. Let's rewind, y'all. We want to talk about content. When that shit went down.
Not you mad about the content comment, but let's go. Let's hear this.
With HB, me, Chef, and all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Who hosted lives talking about the origin of old girl?
Me? It was me. I did. I was the one that was doing the origin story of Heartbreaker. Me, girl. It was me.
Who hosted whole lives going back to the origin?
Now, you know somebody finna exaggerate when they got to say a whole live. as opposed to a partial live? Or a quarter of a live? Or a third of a live? Is that when somebody finna say whole? They mad. That's how you know.
Who made that shit they content? Her. All of them people, Rico, all of them, they was in my life.
Now Now, this part is the one that always confuses me because she knows damn well that us knowing about Rico didn't come from Tyme's platform. Yes, you are accurate in saying that Rico was in your live, but that shit don't have shit to do with shit. It doesn't really have anything to do with it's irrelevant. We knew about Rico and Freeze from Rico and Freeze advertising that they were going to go live to expose Guru. So it had nothing to do with Tyme because they hadn't reached Tyme's platform yet. I just wanted to bring context because Tyme likes to jump around because Tyme only knows the events that center around Tyme. That's all she knows. So she speaks in Tyme. She thinks in Tyme. She only feels in Tyme. She doesn't know shit else. Follow me here. So when it comes to Freeze or Rico, when she speaks of, oh, they were on my panel, that is irrelevant. We knew about Rico and Freeze before he even reached your platform. So them being on your platform is null and void. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
Hold on, 804. I'm gonna answer that comment for you real quick. You said, would you say any of this in her face? I tried to yesterday. I was on my grown woman shit, and baby, they was bucking in them boxes like pit bulls. I said, AP, I'm a scary bitch. I had to throw my hands up. I said, oh, please don't hurt me, Jesus, Lord have mercy. I'm fucking terrified, y'all. Whoa, like no, there's absolutely no need. I just child, I lost brain.
I know Kay. The one thing I've noticed about Kay is about her peace. So Kay, but don't get it fooled though, because Kay, it's not something like last night. The way I'm glad you got out what you got out in a smaller live. I would consider that a private live.
She watched it anyway.
Oh, she did? She saw it?
Came out in the live. She watched it.
Oh, she watching everything.
I said, and then still got up there and played in them people's face.
So she still got up there and lied?
She did.
Okay, y'all. Anyways, let's continue with this clip, but real quick, her saying that Rico was in her panel is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. We knew about Rico and Freeze, and as you see in Drea's comments, which I wish you could pin the comment Drea down there, she has recordings of Freeze's lives in the beginning. We were on Freeze when Freeze was doing his own live. We didn't give a fuck. They hadn't reached or touched Tyme's platform. So her saying that is irrelevant, but she's trying to make herself relevant, right? Surrounding her platform.
Guess who they had to talk about?
Not you knew I was going to drag her. No, I'm just breaking it down, what she's saying, that's all. It's no drag. It's not a drag fest. Exactly. Freeze was dragging Rico daily. That's the story. We were following them. At the time we were following them, it had nothing to do with Tyme. She wasn't even entered as a player yet. She's not entered until later. Had nothing to do with her then.
Name was brought up multiple times, and I didn't even talk about this, y'all. Right? Talking about content. Widow Bay had a whole theory on me. I don't even know Widow Bay. This motherfucker.
You don't even know Widow Bay, but you know her now. I bet she know who you are now, Kay.
I gotta clock something real quick though.
Go ahead.
Because I kept saying that was the original lie right there that I never spoke on this. We knew you were in the live. We only knew you were in the live when we were discussing the damn 80 creators that we was talking about. Oh, they told me we should have sent the live to every creator we discussed. I just couldn't do nothing but I was like, huh? But that's really all I said, because I really didn't know how to answer that, because what? But
all they did right there was they trying to create their own laws of articles.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, we knew you was in the live when we were talking about the shit, because you went live right after, called out AP and Poker by name.
Facts.
So so again, my question still stood, like, why are we talking about this 3 weeks later? You were quoting the live in your live. I do not understand why this just resurfaced today and all I hear is Widow Bay. That was my fucking question, B.
Hold
That
on.
was my question.
Classy Marsha, hey, I don't know who you are. Who are you? Did you mean to come up, Classy? Classy Marsha? I don't think she knows she's up here. All right. Go ahead, Kay.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like
But what
that
was
was
her answer to the lie? Like, did she did
she said you can't dictate when I discuss something or when I address something.
what?
Yeah,
Poker.
I never said that. And then wait. When I went into the live and I saw her, I said in the comments, imagine it's 1,400 people in here. It's 1,500 people in here. I say in the comments, no ad. I didn't add anybody. I say in the comments, I say, next time you hold a live, next time you address me, send me the live. She responded to me from the panel. You're blocked now. How the fuck
Oh,
did
not
you see
blocking
me
people.
in 1,500? You saw my one little comment, G, in 1,500 people. Look, that shot, I shot that shot off directly at her and she caught it directly, right? So down the line, she's gonna say like that when I mentioned when I commented in your live and I was like content, when you was talking about being used on all the panels and you being everybody content. She said that I said that she was using you for content. I just don't understand why all of a sudden I'm taking indirect shots. When you said I
Right.
said your name 1,000 times, I didn't get that. But trying to talk to her, she wasn't gonna let me talk to her. Everybody in the box they was barking. They was barking so loud. BET told me I was a clout chaser. I say, damn, Activate, I liked you. I
Wow.
liked you. Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Woo!
Damn,
That's
y'all gonna make me go
wild.
get the Discord. They gonna make me go get the Discord and see when the first day I actually said something about them teeth. Cause I don't want y'all to think this just popped up. I think they think I band up with you, AP, and now I don't like teeth because of y'all beef. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
because
I don't know what it is.
listen, they don't shit. She will never. This is the part of. Oh wow, this is crazy, Polka. This is insane. This is hard to even like. Where do you begin to even dissect some shit like this? This is like.
Yeah, they stressed me out a little bit last night. I say, all these motherfuckers up in here acting like this, I can't take it. I said, Lord, I
How
couldn't
did
do
I
nothing.
miss this?
It was
I missed
craziness.
it too. This was when we went to sleep, Polka.
It was craziness.
But I'm still confused because I saw the Uchi situation. When did this happen? Like,
I had tagged I can't remember her name. We mutuals. I had tagged her, was like, let me get a box. Cause
They said
again,
this was at. They said this was at 2:30 in the morning.
yeah, cause I was at work.
oh
So
yeah.
12:30 my time, 11:30 my time. Yeah, it's 11:30 mine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like, cause my thing is this my thing. I don't play y'all TikTok games, baby. I don't have TikTok beef, okay? I come on here and I watch y'all tell y'all business, and then I go on my Discord and I talk about y'all business on the back end with my bitches. That's really what I do. I drop my content and then I be in y'all live. I be following the mess. You know what I'm saying? The thing is though, I just been watching y'all for a long time, so I got a storyline on all y'all. Basically, I could tell y'all all your whole life stories. Like, to be honest, I think a lot of people can on this app, but yeah, see, I don't have the beef or whatever. So when I saw her, I'm like, okay, when is the next time I'm gonna see somebody I do not follow, right? So instead of me coming to your platform and your page, I just catch you in the streets. You right here in the courthouse. I said what I said. You saying you responded to it. Now I'm responding to what you said, but instead of holding the live, talking crazy about you, and all this and all that, so you can hear it later and then discuss it in your live. You're right here. What is the issue with what I said? Why are you saying my name today?
Cause it's been festering. She act like shit don't bother her. That shit was festering since we did that 4-hour live that she claims didn't bother her. That she claims she never responded to and lied about that shit. Go ahead, Poker.
Emotional damage. Listen. Hold on. Can y'all
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you
I
clear.
went down to move my car. I'm at work right now. So I just came down to move my car and I stumbled across you heifers live and living color,
We
nice
just started. No,
background.
we just started because a little
Well,
birdie
baby,
told me this morning that Kay was on live last night on Nietzsche's panel, and I didn't know.
I
So I
was in
That's
was
here,
just
but
coming to get.
crazy.
I was in here
I was just coming to get the tea.
because y'all know I got a
Listen,
life. I was in here retwisting that man's hair, and I got the invitation. Okay.
at the end of the day, you know, people can play whatever kind of role they want to play. You know, and honestly, I'm not even mad. It's probably necessary if you are a I don't even want to use the word content creator because there's nothing creative going into just stirring up mess and always being in mess. So if you are a attention grabber, we'll say that on this app, you do have to have a degree of like a shell, a hard exterior, and to present like you don't care or you're unbothered. But we know that people get triggered. We know that she was triggered because she went screaming about the live after we went live. She was like, she didn't just talk about it, she was going off about it, quoting things that we said. And then, like you mentioned, Kay, 3 weeks later, she talking about AP, Hulk, and Shatonia, and somehow she throw Kay back up in there and then lie and twist what Kay said. And you know, as a way to weaponize her audience against people, because that's all they do. Her minions just go to other people's platforms, go looking at people's pages, you know, on behalf of hoorah, hoorah, all hail Queen Teeth. So
Oh my goodness. I did have to say that. So I want y'all. So it's 304 y'all up in here. I just want y'all to tell me because, like I told y'all, I be real high. So I need y'all to tell me when y'all hear the rest of this clip. Am I not being spoken directly to? Because I felt like this is what I felt. She said she was not talking to me, y'all.
She said she wasn't talking to
She
you.
said she was not talking to me, and I
So
just don't feel like I don't.
okay. So when I hold on, wait a minute. If she says she wasn't talking to you after y'all hear this clip, hey Auntie Bridget, all right, let's do it like this. Let's do it. Are my thinkers in here? Yo, are my thinkers in here? Throw a brain in the chat if my thinkers are in here, please.
independent thinkers only, critical
So
thinkers only.
throw a brain in the chat if I got my thinkers in here today. Now listen, if Kay over here, right? If Kay is saying that Tyme said she was not talking to her in this clip y'all are about to finish hearing, then why the fuck did Tyme feel the need to respond when I said and mentioned her name while I was talking to Shatonia? Because, bitch, I wasn't talking to you either. But you felt the need to respond. Y'all see where I'm talking about, though? Like, we can
And she
Oh
called
yeah,
her.
I got a dose. I got a dose of those that mental gymnastics yesterday, and bitch, I was exhausted.
I
I
I
told
swear
you
to
it's
living
not
God,
worth it.
I was
no.
fucking exhausted.
I promise you it's not.
That's
I'm
why I
not.
say don't even go to her platform because all she's gonna do, listen, that is the pivot princess. It's gonna be pivoting. This is what I meant. I said it like this. No. She literally said it's a skill. Learn it, bitch. Like you're talking to somebody. You're talking to somebody.
Yeah,
Now,
that's facts. She said it's a skill. She said it's a skill. A skill. Damn. All right. Let's listen to the clip.
Fucking girl had I don't know what fucking phenamine and whatever she take with her hyper ass, overly hyper ass, bouncing around. Had a whole theory. Tyme, she started here, and this started here, and this started here. My name came up so many times in AP Live. I never addressed it for content. I never talked about it. This Widow Bay girl was in AP Live and said that because I forgive people, Shorty said, because I forgave a man that molested me, that was trauma.
And that hurt her soul, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. It
Come on,
hurt her
Poker. Poker finna say
soul.
it. Poker finna say it. Go on, say it, Poker.
but That's because she's lying to herself. That's not what K-Bay said.
It's
Widow
not
Bay
what I said at
said.
all. It's not what
That's
I
not what
said.
she said. What she said is the fact that you continually always bring it up, always talk about it, wear it as a badge of honor, right? You continually, you always got to tell the story. It's always that is what is the trauma that you're holding on to. You're wearing that, the fact that I forgave this person who did this to me, as a badge of honor, and continually perpetuating the story, the scenario. That is what she was talking about. She didn't say forgiving somebody who did wrong to you is the trauma, whatever she's trying to assert. And so the thing is, why lie though? If you don't understand, because that's the second time she repeated that lie in front of thousands of people. If you don't understand what a person is saying, why not get clarity before you spread misinformation, especially when all you talking about on your platform is misinformation that you are saying that others are bestowing upon you? She's a liar.
Hold on one sec. All right, so let's, because I don't want y'all to give the other part away. I want y'all to be able to explain what she's about to say next too.
No, bitch, holding on to it is.
Hold on, let me
Pause right there. So if she's not talking to her, who is the bitch?
Right.
If she's not talking to her,
Wait a minute, English teacher. Let me do this real quick because ain't she a teacher? Ain't she a teacher, y'all?
not
Okay.
an English teacher for preschoolers. They barely speak English. They still
Well, listen, she says she a teacher, and that means she's all knowing. So my thing is, when you say no, if you were to write this down and say no, bitch, it would be no, comma, bitch, comma, and then you would continue on with the sentence. Just letting y'all know that, right? When you're reading that as a sentence, that means you're talking to the person. You're talking to the person.
There's a subject there, especially because you're responding directly to what you said a person has said to you.
I'm going off of what she said. I don't know if she a teacher or not. I ain't seen no degree, certificate, nothing. I don't know. But, just like she run with whatever the fuck Hulk be telling her, I'm gonna run with, you know what I'm saying? What she's supposedly fucking saying, I guess. She's a teacher. She's a teacher. All right, let me go ahead. Hold on.
Because I forgave a man that molested me, that was trauma. No, bitch, holding on to it is.
All right, chat. Do you think Tyme was talking to Kay? Or do y'all not think she was talking to Kay? Like, y'all let me know in the chat now. I want y'all to engage with us. I don't want us to be the only ones thinking up here. Y'all need to think with us. Was she talking to Kay?
Caps.
Or was she not talking to Kay?
I need to borrow somebody else's because they fried my shit yesterday.
Okay, put on your thinking cap. Put on your thinking cap.
Was she talking to Kay or was she not talking to Kay? It was a descriptive word to a person. Exactly. No, bitch. And Kay, I'm not laughing at her calling you a bitch. I'm just laughing at the fact that she thinks we're all stupid.
This hit dog hollered, baby. I was right. As soon as I seen it, I say, now is the time. This hit dog hollered. I say, you called? I'm an answer. Come on. But they said I was clout chasing yesterday. I don't know.
Oh yeah, they always gonna throw that in there to deflect. That's all it is. When you teach your crowd of people to deflect, well, they deflect for you. Like, come on now, this ain't hard. How long do you think they've had to watch Tyme literally deflect and run away from shit? Right? She only knows, like we said last night, Tyme only knows how to apologize for small, insignificant shit. She don't apologize right away to the big shit that she be in. It take her months. It take her time to realize and then apologize
and
later.
Multiple people on her ass. That's really what it takes. It really takes a lot of bad
multiple people
attention
on her ass. Y'all, that comment section is powerful to her. She fucks with that comment section. She cares about what them comments is saying. That comment section directs how she's going to respond and what message she's about to send out. I promise y'all. She gonna start with her own bullshit first, but later on, as she goes on, she gonna let that comment section determine how she think. I promise you. Or she'll get so pissed off, she start blocking motherfuckers. All right, let's keep going.
No. Holding on to it is. Because I don't set a lot of expectations for my friendships, then I have a boundary setting problem. No.
Hey, Sean.
I just don't project my expectations onto other people. That's the problem with y'all. Y'all want people to be who y'all want them to be instead of allowing them to be themselves and then dealing with them accordingly.
Ain't that what we
Now
doing
can
with
you
her? Wait, ain't
now
that what
can
we
you
doing with her?
pause?
Yeah,
Wait,
go
because
ahead.
I just got a question. How can you tell people how they want people to be? How can you assert that? How can you say that's y'all problem? Y'all do this, y'all do that. Since when does having standards for the people that I let around me, is that projection? That's protection, honestly.
Talk
Like,
about
that's
it, Hunter.
crazy. That's how you end up with snakes in your grass, because you have no protection. Yeah, there is a code of conduct for those who rock with me. You don't have to do it. I'm not forcing you into it, right? I'm going to vet you to see who you are. And if you don't meet my criteria as a friend, as a mate, as whatever, you get what I'm saying? I'm not rocking with you. That's how I don't end up with people in my close, intimate space coming to stay at my house, sleeping in my bed, riding in my car, cooking in my kitchen, who call me a friend, who's okay with sitting around and letting a bitch tear me down. I vet people better than that. So yeah, you don't have no standards and you settle for anybody around you. And then that's how you end up with knives in your back, looking like a sad puppy dog on TikTok when the shit hit the fan. Stop it. You're 40. You got to learn how to pick people better.
It's not just about the men either, right? Because
No,
I
it's
know
people.
I know Tea Time's very male centered, but it's not about just picking the right men or not picking the right men. Bitch, you picked the wrong best friend. Ain't Chef was not one of them snakes that you found out was a snake in your yard over there? Remember that song, Me and You Must Never Part, except when you create a whole Discord chat about me and you making fun of me and throwing my teeth and pictures in there and you ain't stopping shit and you got all that, right?
Yeah.
That came from her not
Right.
vetting well, right? That's a vetting
Yeah,
issue.
for not
Right.
having standards, for not having boundaries, or enacting those boundaries too late. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you're trying to make, you're talking about that's our problem, that's y'all problem, y'all do this. No, your problem is you don't know how to appropriate your vetting process. You do it after the fact. You let people get too close to you so that they can stab you in the back. And it's not projecting. It's not, we're, like, people just be using these TikTok buzzwords. Me having standards for the people that I rock with is not a projection of who I am on that person, right? Because people gonna be who they are regardless. But I still have to have the critical thinking skills to be able to see how you move, assess how you operate, watch how you treat other people before I let you get so close to me that you can inflict harm or danger on me and hurt my feelings. You do that before you let people get all up in your personal space. So it's not a failure on us to have standards. It's a failure on you to lack standards and the wisdom of when to apply these said standards. Stop it.
So also what I find interesting is that you ain't got no expectations for nobody, but then when me and Shatonia got into it, you had hella expectations for me because you said, and you had expectations for Shatonia, which you said satisfied your expectation of her apologizing, but since I didn't take my accountability, that was not that was an expectation you had of me that I didn't meet. You just cap all around. You have
That's
no
it.
room to talk about nobody else being capped when you ain't clocking yourself first. Because the minute you try, this comes from a long history and career of Tea Time trying to clock other people. This is the problem I have with her. Because you so busy clocking everybody else that when you get clocked, you feel like, oh, I'm getting clocked. I'm upset. Let me start blocking motherfuckers left and right. Now you trying to insert them standards that Poker was talking about. Now you trying to do it late in the game. Now when your shit get clocked and people are pissing you off, you all of a sudden want to set these boundaries up that you ain't never had before. No, you're supposed to run with the strategy you thought you was winning with, right, boo-boo? No matter if people are even riding your ass about the decisions you made, you supposed to, that's standing on business. Don't switch it up now. Don't start blocking people now. Don't start instilling boundaries now. Don't start making it seem like you're protecting yourself now. You should have been did that if you really stood on that fucking business. You not standing on business. I don't care how many people you clock after me. It's still gonna stand. You still gonna do the same shit, acting like you up on game now. No, everybody else is up on game, teaching you the fucking game, while you sitting up here posing like you knew the game from the jump. What? Come on now. Stop playing. Let's listen to the rest of this clip before I get off on my little... Ooh.
That's not an issue. That's a skill.
A ski.
Learn it.
Pause, AP.
I don't.
She clearly don't know what a skill is, because a skill benefits you. So you actually can quantify what is a skill and what is not. And you can determine that by the reward or the outcome. Baby, that shit failed you. If that's your skill, you need to tighten up on it or get some new ones. Go ahead, play it. Like, so stop it.
Wait, so you telling me the skill set she thinks she has, she's unable to, she ain't got no skill set to be able to determine when she's talking to somebody directly or not?
No.
She don't got the skill set to understand whether she's implementing the correct boundaries for herself or not?
You looking at it wrong. You looking at, so let me, you looking at it wrong. Okay. That's it. That's what it is. It's not, the skill is not in if she's talking to you or not. The skill is in the manipulation and the pivoting. That's the mental gymnastics. Because Kay said she wore her out. That's where the skill is. Kay said she wore her out with the mental gymnastics, the pivoting, the goalpost moving. That's where the skill is. The skill, it's not in vetting and picking the right people. It's in dancing around and squirming out of the bullshit when you get held to the fire.
Yeah.
And that's why,
if y'all see the live, that shit was crazy. I say, all these motherfucking y'all overgrown. You got to see the one that was bucking in the box. Her eyes got big, y'all. As soon as she did, I said, oh my God, I'm scared. As soon as she did it. I said, damn, y'all, it's too much on the internet for me. Like, we could talk shit, y'all. We could argue back and forth, but just do not raise your blood pressure. Not fucking with me, because, ooh, I irritate the fuck out of how you thinking I got ADHD and autism, bitch. I'm not the one. I am.
She already said you did, talking about you on diet pills. Weird.
Yeah.
I'm skinny as the fuck I am.
That's wild.
But if I say something about that motherfucking pouch, though, I would be body shaming. If I say something about that bogus ass body, I will be body shaming though. I will. And I had 4 of them things. 4 of them things. My motherfucking teeth didn't fall out, and with no baby.
So wait a minute. She's only concerned about when context gets twisted when it comes to shit that she's saying. But she can go ahead and imply somebody being on medication, which is why they are so hyper. Why she don't clock her own shit? This is what I'm talking about. Why she don't clock her own shit?
Simma, you still in here. So what are you talking about? You're still in here, and there's no truth. This is what I'm saying. This is what's crazy is these adult people that put on these capes for strangers online who they don't know and support their bullshit. Like,
they be the creators themselves, because I know it's some creators in here. It's you behind the fucking page. I got it. I'm not going to sit there though. But see, I'm not the type to sit there and be like Simma. I'm not the type to sit up here and say Simma and accuse and put a name on somebody else, and I'm not sure who's behind that fucking page. I just don't rock like that. You know, other people do. They think that that's cool and that's okay, and they be the main ones concerned as soon as they name get fucking thrown into some shit and the context is fucked up. But it's okay to go ahead and slap somebody's name on a fucking burner page that you don't even know if it's them behind that shit. That's what I think.
Yeah, because literally the burner page they're accusing you of is in the comments. But see, this is what I'm saying though. Actually, if you think about it, and this is one thing that I can really appreciate about TikTok. TikTok really is a reflection of like energy, because all of the people that like follow, support, and worship their prospective creators, they in alignment with them. Now look, Simma come in here talking trash, And then what she started doing, pivoting when she started getting called out. I won't pay her no more attention. But I'm saying, good, that it makes sense that this is who you cape for, because y'all are just alike. Like,
Yep.
you fall right in line.
Yep. I spy with my two little eyes as someone coming in for tea. Right.
Exactly.
I already know the game. Listen, I know the game. The game is to be played. The game is to be played. I understand. Let's continue, okay? For y'all tea lovers in here on the burner pages, or tea herself, whatever. I don't know which pages. I ain't saying tea is any certain one in here. But I know the bitch is listening. Somehow, some way, you listening, you out there, you listening. Whether you in the hallway, whether you in here, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
This is one of her daughters. I believe that Sim Sim is one of her daughters for real. I don't think
Could
that's
be.
T. I think that's one of her daughters. One of her TikTok daughters.
Oh, yeah.
That's not an issue. That's a skill.
Thank you, Gwenny.
Learn it. I don't want you to be who I want. I don't put standards, boundaries, and expectations on anyone.
But you expect me to hold myself accountable.
Why? Because when I start to do that, that's when I get the representative of you, and I don't get who you are. I want you to give me who you are so I can know if I align with you or I don't. If I don't, then I can move accordingly. If I do, then we are fit. It's trial and error in friendships. I don't put my expectations on nobody.
AKA, if we agree, we good. If we don't agree, we not good. Hence why she came at K, because K clocked it. So they ain't good. That was a prime example. Is that not a prime example? She blocked you.
I'm definitely
She
blocked.
said, y'all not in alignment because you called me out on my trauma.
I didn't go verify if I was blocked, but I could infiltrate that space if I wanted to. If she challenged me to infiltrate her space, I will get in her box against her will.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
No Diddy. That sound like that's a little crazy.
Right, no Diddy.
I don't like that.
Whoa.
So according to her, that's a trauma response. No, it isn't. It absolutely is not.
You see how tea time, this is why it doesn't benefit you to talk to her directly, because this is the same. Everything you're hearing her say is the exact way the conversation is going to go, and she's not going to let you get a word in. I promise you. There's no point. That's why I'm not coming to the panel. Y'all got to understand and recognize the game. She know how she give it up. That's why she not even commenting on the fact that ain't nobody gonna come in the panel. That's why she couldn't get nobody to come. Thank you, poor little rich girl. This background was made by Chasing Pillows. Y'all hit them up for all y'all background designs and shit if you need them. That's why she couldn't get nobody to disagree with her in her own panel. You know, you can't get nobody to disagree with you in your own panel. That means you have taught them how to only agree with you, never disagree. Because when y'all disagree, it's all chaos. That's all it is. You're not gonna get a word in. She gonna make you come to the middle ground with her. Go ahead, Polka.
And it's not a good faith conversation. So it's only worth having that type of exchange with somebody who's going to be honest. But a professional pivoter will never be honest, because they're more concerned about how they look.
That's why tea time say that, Polka. That was the fucking Bible. Listen. The prime example, it's okay, Aria. The prime example is, and I'm going to let her have this little comment. I don't care. The prime example is when she made that comment last night saying, let's be honest, AP, even on my worst day, you can't compare to me on my best day. On this app.
E-cane on you. She put an E-cane on you.
on this, she had to clean it up on this app, because I know you're not talking in real life. Right? I ain't even been on this app as long as you. Of course not. You can have all that, right? But that's why what Polka just said about her being worried about her image is why she even said and made that comment. And she hated, you see in her face, she's so disappointed in herself for having to say it, because it's really, truly the only flex she could really ever get. Because at the end of the day, baby, you don't pick the right niggas just like I don't pick the right niggas. You've at least smashed at least 2 niggas from what from what I know on this app. You not far behind me, baby. So I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Come on, Tyme. Like, clock your own shit. I'm fine with my shit. Are you okay with yours? At least 2 niggas that we know about from TikTok don't do that. But I digress. You know what I'm saying? But I hate that you felt the need that you had to go that low. You know what I'm saying? For yourself to feel like you had to flex and be like, oh, on this here app, you would never compare to me on my worst day. Right, bitch? Because you know outside of this app, you ain't shit. Don't do me. Right now, as you hearing me raise my voice, I know you can hear the echo in this motherfucker, so it's telling you the square footage is there. I don't know about your square footage. It's sounding real close to the walls. You not seeing me outside of TikTok. And that's the real flex, right? Because I could see if you was bomb on, I could see if you was out here killing it on this app and killing it equally outside of this app. I could see. Well, we know Unruly's one of them. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Because we seen them all in Heartbreakers, you know. Likes. He was liking the fuck out of that shit. I know he was like, God damn. So let's not do that. We all pick wrong, sweetheart. We are all in this. We're all in this together. Women trying to find the right man. We're all trying to find the right man. All right, let's keep going. I hate that she felt like she needed to go that low. I got secondhand embarrassment when she had to say it. I was like, ooh, I know Tyme. She likes to flex better than that, but she can't. So that was, that's where she had to go. Like, even on my work. Yeah, you had to go with that generic ass fucking flex. We know. Generic as fuck, not original. We know. You had to do it. You had to do it. And you knew I wouldn't give a fuck about that. You know. Because you know in real life, baby girl, you got my real product at your house. That's only that. There's plenty I could flex on outside of this app. I don't need TikTok. This shit has been a ride and a journey for me. This has been an escape for me. It's been a career for you. And I thank God it ain't been a career for me. But you still got to open balance and owe me money for that sauce that I sent you. So let's stop playing. If you ain't got it, just let me know you ain't got it. But you know you supposed to send me that money for that. I didn't hear the shout out because I'm not checking for you. I wasn't checking for you, but I did send that sauce and I did tell you to pay me. I ain't seen a Cash App yet. So you might want to true up that open balance you got there. Talking about even on your worst day. Let's not focus on a worst day or a better day. Just focus on being honest and having integrity and paying me for the sauce that I gave you. I didn't hear no shout out. I don't know when the shout out happened, what time, what day, whatever. But I sent that sauce, and since I mailed out that sauce to you, you and I fell out. And you know that. And you know when you got the sauce, and you know that you never paid me for the sauce. So there you go. But that's cool. All right, so let's keep going because we don't care about that.
But they sat here and had a whole live stream about me. Not just
Look. I'm only pausing it right here because I want y'all to see how quick it is for Tyme to sit there and lie about some shit. She be running her mouth. She talk about me running my mouth. But I just want y'all to see real quick and hear how quick she'll lie. And then she cleaning it up. But I don't give a fuck about that. I'm looking at and examining how quick it is for you to lie. Because you wouldn't have to clean shit up if you weren't so quick to want to lie on a motherfucker. That's what I want to fucking focus on. She always concerned about somebody being accountable and as long as they say sorry. No, bitch, sometimes you can prevent it from happening in the first place by stop misspeaking so quickly. You do it so often. Quickly lying because you think it's all about you. That's some shitonia behavior shit. Stop it. Y'all are one and the same right there. You so quick to fucking lie and then, no. Stop being so quick to do it in the first place. Pause. Take your time. I have to learn this for myself, so I'm telling myself this too. Pause. Take your time. Be slow. Be slow to speak.
And it's about me. Let me just say that. It was about HB. My bad. However, in that live stream, my name was brought up multiple times. I didn't go talk about it and make it content.
Lies. Lies.
It was multiple lies.
It was multiple lies. So this one being the main one and the most obvious lie. Let's go, shall we? She said she never responded to our 4-hour video. Well, guys, you're in luck.
Wait a minute. Wait, before you even play that, the lie on top of that lie was that it was a live only about HB. We literally talked about every sector of messy TikTok. So it wasn't only about HB and it wasn't only about her. We talked about Judge Nietzsche. We talked about Bella. You talked about ranking your favorite comics on TikTok. We dissected every sector. So how do you deduce that to make yourself seem like the victim, like we were just attacking you? We recapped everything. So that was the first lie. The second lie obviously was that she didn't respond. But this is my question, because this is where I become disinterested in her. Is you are the epicenter for drama initially, before all these other platforms started popping off. You have been the epicenter of drama. How do you not suspect your name to come up when people are recapping drama and it happens on your platform? Like, that's delusional. Position yourself as that, right? Like, your platform is a platform where people came to spill tea. So it's not even remarkable. Why do you even mention your name coming up when this is what you have presented yourself and positioned yourself to be? What's the point in even saying that?
Thank you, Shay Shay. Valid point. Valid point. Let's go to the video and play the clip on. And matter of fact, this is Tyme's most coveted and respected bloggers, Proxy. I don't even understand how you could tell a bold face like that saying you didn't respond. It's on your bestie Proxy's page. You didn't respond to the. You sure you want to do this? You didn't respond to the 4-hour live? Well, let's play it from Proxy's page. Because she claimed people be in her lives all the time. Baby, I don't. I follow the blogs. The blogs help me out. The blogs make sure I don't have to be in your live. While you out here trying to claim that I'm right here, there, and everywhere, and you know where I be at. Like your your Proxy. That you remember Proxy? She act like she don't know Proxy all of a sudden. You don't know coveted Proxy who follows your every move? That's your own videographer. She be posting shit on here. Why you don't remember the shit that get posted? Why don't you follow the blogs like everybody else? But anyways, I'm gonna play the clip of Tyme talking to Rose about AP's live. You know, the one Tyme's claiming that she did not respond to and she let us have it. We'll see how much she let us have it. The caption says, Rose and T recap AP's live that was held with Rico about Heartbreaker's origin story on TikTok before the Black Chicago situation. Like, she captioned it out too. And you on here bold-faced fucking lying. Got the nerve to clock other people's shit. And this is why I tell you to clock your own shit so everybody else don't have to. Damn.
What's up, Rose?
Hey girl, I had to have a whole kindergarten class today because
I think people wanted to unlock new characters that half of us didn't even know was even part of some shit that we didn't even damn know. Niggas from 10 BC and shit. So we had to create a damn chart to understand how the fuck we got to the night of reading the damn DM and shit. Okay. So now we got AP who said that she finna start doing origin stories because she feel like now the people need to know from when Heartbreaker actually got on the app. So it's no longer about.
That's not what she said.
That is what she said.
No, she said from no. She was trying to say that
You real confident for somebody you didn't respond at all. You finna get into it. You was ready. I can't blame you. You know what I'm saying? That shit was mad fun. That 4-hour fucking live. Oh, we was juiced. What? We was breaking shit down, talking about that was a fun ass live. It may have been infuriating for some other people, but shit, you would imagine when you allow everybody's thoughts to prevail in a live, you get so much more enjoyment out of your live. That's why I don't give a fuck about anybody's worst or best day on this damn app. As long as you enjoy yourself, baby, that's what counts. That's what truly counts. Because it's still going to hit who it need to hit.
what the narrative was painted in court was that this situation changed her into the person she is. What AP was saying is that she already was this person. That's what it had nothing to do with where she came from the app. They said she started out this way. That's what AP was showing.
So let me be clear.
That's a whole lot of understanding, ain't it, Polka and K? That's a whole lot of understanding from T. She clocked that, huh? Set that record straight. That's a beautiful thing because she agreed with it herself. You can tell the shit that she, you know what I'm saying? T's easy to read.
AP's live. The persons who were up on the panel weren't making those statements.
Yes,
AP
they were.
was making
Yes, they were. Street Library Rico definitely was, because Rico, the way that everything kicked off was in my live when Rico was in there, and it started from her being over there with them. Rico was definitely saying this. He was saying.
This is why I said Tyme bringing up yesterday that Rico was on her panel was irrelevant. You just heard it from Tyme's mouth. Rico and them was over there. Yeah, bitch, because that's where we were too. It had nothing to do with your panel, but I digress.
Everything. Rico is Street Library. So it wasn't AP saying it, it was Rico saying it.
On my board, I was literally in the live writing down the shit that AP
I was too. And I heard Rico was saying most of the stuff. He was going through where they met, how their friendship, he had a friendship with Freeze, how him and Freeze were friends, how she came into the picture, how she infiltrated into the friendship. She got over there with Freeze, then they ended up splitting up, then she jumped back over there with them, then she jumped back over there with Freeze. That's what he was saying. He was giving the whole origin of how it started. That's what I just said. Of how you said AP. This was Rico talking. This was not AP. This was Rico.
On AP's live.
Right, on AP's live.
That's what I meant to say, on AP's live.
Okay, yes, that was on AP's live.
They was talking about how Heartbreaker got introduced to them, period. This side of TikTok or that side of TikTok. Mm-hmm. That's what I said. So I should have said on AP's live. Right. However, on my board, what I didn't know is what I did want to ask. What I didn't know was that Rico got exposed for harassing or
right there.
a woman.
Yep.
She didn't know nothing. She didn't know anything. So why is she presenting like she just like full force, all in depth and detail? Is that what this app is about? Like, what is that about? That's weird. That's so weird. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's how
have a conversation.
That's how it go though. That's why it's so frustrating when people okay, my bad.
Good morning.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand. That's what's so frustrating dealing with people on this app. That's why I went live and did the 4-hour live, right? Because I felt like it was a lot of misinformation and I wanted to talk and recap on it. Ain't nobody else was gonna do it. Ain't nobody else was doing it. Nobody was clocking the shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even do this for a living. This is not something I do for a living. I enjoy live shows, and we gonna do topics because I do miss, just having regular panels, right? But this ain't my fucking career because y'all suck the life out of this shit by this stupid shit. Y'all be whole on here talking about some, how did this and this happen? I don't understand. And it's like, because you wasn't there. That's why you don't get it. Because you wasn't there. And nobody wants to just ask a clarifying question to understand, like Tyme. You could have been asked what somebody meant by something. If you was confused on what Kay said, just say that. But see, Tyme don't even stop to think if she is even confused. She really don't. She'll sit there and just run with it and keep going, and it's to the point of no return now, and making it worse, and now she gotta apologize months later. And it's just like, come on now. Queen B, are y'all meaning to, are y'all accidentally requesting up or what? Hey, Queen B.
Damn, I didn't even mean to join your live, girl. I was,
All right. No, you good. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she just always want to be right. That's it. It ain't enough apologies, small apologies you can do for insignificant shit that makes up or distracts us from the point, in fact, that you always want to be right. You always have to be right. Hey, Cajun. Damn. It's exhausting. That's why nobody want to go over there and have a conversation. It's exhausting. The shit Kay is talking about from last night, the mental gymnastics shit, that's all it is over there. That's all it is over on that platform.
And she just said, when she was recalling it to Rose, that they were talking about it because it happened on my platform. So why do you even mention that people said your name when they talking? Like, I'm repeating this because I said it already, but that's a prime example. She literally said in that live from her words that people are talking about something that happened on your platform. What's the point of you ever mentioning people saying your name when they're talking about stuff that happened on your platform? Are we supposed to dance around and say this unnamed creator's platform? Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, this happened on
honestly,
unnamed creators.
At this point, I'm gathering that's what her messaging is trying to be. Like, only keep my name in the good shit. Keep my name out the messy bad shit. How?
You can't have one without the other, darling.
You cannot.
We're going to credit the source.
You got to take it all. And you know that, and you've said that on your platform plenty of times that you got to take it all. But when it comes to the actual reality of things and people are watching you, you not standing on that business, sweetheart. You not taking it all. You complaining through it. And then you going to say later, because you think people's memories suck, I've been taking it. I ain't been complaining. Then somebody got to pull up you complaining. What you mean? Come on now. Damn.
That's like me getting mad that when after we went live, she said my name like 3 times and her audience of thousands of people. That's like me getting mad, but it's like, no, it's par for the course. It comes with the territory. She said your name in front of all those people because you said her name on a live. She just so happens to have a platform. I'm not mad about that. It is what it is. It's par for the course. Like, it's not even worth mentioning.
Right.
Is that true?
Yeah, you weren't here because we talked about that on the live when I had said that's when Heartbreaker ended up coming up because he was talking to her on the back end. She's the one that exposed it. She didn't expose that, but she exposed the conversation that they had and said that he was beating his girlfriend and he was laughing about it. I pulled up the receipts and she was laughing with him. That's the night that she ended up dropping out. That's when everything had happened. And I was like, well, you were laughing with him. Why were you laughing? That was the same.
By the way, Tyme tried to do this comparison where I said that Hulk was bad for her brand because he's abusive. All the shit with Rico is alleged. I've never even seen and I'm not saying he didn't do that shit. But for you to go and reach, you and Proxy both reaching at, oh, didn't she have Rico in her panel? Bitch, did you see the charges? Because we seen it on Black Chicago and we seen it on, and Hulk is the one that it came out in 4K and said he smacked a chick. So you want to come again? You want to come again? Now, once I see some shit, you guarantee Rico won't be back here. But bitch, it's not the same. Hope you know that. You be knowing shit and you be seeing the records and you still platform them or receive gifts from them. So it's not the same. It's not the same. Nothing I heard.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know, because that part didn't make sense to me.
Yes.
That's all.
All right, so
You like?
so that's tea time, saying that she never responded to the 4-hour and she let us have it. I'll never forget when she said polka honest. she was mad, yo. I was like, damn. I was like, polka. And then the K shit. Yo, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Hold on.
Now let me ask you a question. So we all say we handle this right. What was the purpose of you calling the urgent care center to see about the grape kit?
Because there were 3 different people who were saying that she can't go to an urgent care of any sort to get one. And this whole heartbreaker sent me the information so I could call. It wasn't just done on my free will.
Also, she did send it to you.
She did.
So we can get caught up in something and it just don't make sense, but it made sense at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made sure to correct that, so I didn't do it. I made sure I wheeled it back in and said,
Well, you called a few places.
Yeah, and then I realized, I should probably stop, because this won't make sense. And if anything, even though she feels like it's going to help, it's going to hinder more than help. So I stopped.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just saying it's a lot of things. I think overall, like I said initially, I made a lot of poor decisions. But today, a lot of people did too. Even after having all the information, even after knowing all the shit that she experienced, a lot of people made the same mistakes, not in the same way, but the same mistakes that I made. And it shows. It shows.
Are you referring to my movements? Are you?
I'm referring to Bella.
Okay.
I'm referring to you even calling the urgent care center. Because a lot of people blamed you. They asked you, why did you do that? What was your reason? Well, that was your friend. Why would you do? It's showing how you can get pulled into things. I heard on AP Live, a lot of people were saying the same shit that they were saying over here.
But she let us have it. She let us have it though. But she let us have it. She never responded. She never said nothing about it. She let us have it. She let us have it.
Victim blame and all that shit. I heard it all. I heard it, every single thing, and everybody had the book. Everybody had the book of where Tyme fucked up, and everybody still failed the test. Everybody failed the test.
Can y'all tell me what test she talking about? This is, again, something Tyme makes up and enters into the chat. Now there's an alleged test that everybody was supposed to go through. Like, can y'all tell me, please? What test? What test? What test? You know what that shit reminds me of? Her talking about everybody failed the test. That reminds me of when they started that dumbass fucking coalition shit. Like, had no bearings. Just we decided to do it because X, Y, and Z. There was no test. I just decided to, that there was one. That's just what I decided. There was one. What test? Ain't no test. Only test is in your head. You're just mad because you opened the floodgates for Heartbreaker to get through, and now everybody's having to deal with it because of you. You're right. Because she mishandled HB, so she happy others did it too. What? Yo, Polka, ain't that fucked up? That's how she thinks, though. That's how she thinks. Black Coffee, that's how she thinks, though. Because she mishandled HB, so she's happy others did too. I didn't handle HB no way. Keep it a buck. The only thing we focused on, because I kept telling them, stop, we not talking about the SA shit. We talking about just the origin part. Because Bella obviously didn't know shit. And obviously Rose didn't know shit neither.
And if she's talking about me recalling what people were saying and what casted a shadow of doubt on her story, that's still irrelevant because I'm only talking about what happened in your platform. Like, what are you talking about? I'm at work, so if you call my name,
Okay.
I'll respond because I can't unmute.
Okay. Yeah, like, you mad because you was the one that got the test and you failed it. We just coasting. After that, you didn't already did the most. So there's really nothing more anybody else could do. I mean, because even Rose, even though it was fucked up, she still didn't fuck up as badly as you did. And you're mad about that. So you want to enter this imaginary test and say everybody else failed it. No. And
Right.
we
And let
learned
me
from
just
you. Go ahead, bro.
let me just say this. Y'all absolutely hit the nail on the head. She just don't want to be the only one that failed the test. But listen, you were the person who, when a girl told her story and then a man came up and confirmed what she said, and she showed text messages when he said that next time you will be conscious, where it should have been deaded then, you decided to take those text messages that you got from A. Simone that challenged the validity of her story and challenged her with that. Nobody else was presented with that. There was no other test.
So it
All
sounds
of
like the test she got was specifically for her ass.
that's it. There has not been another test since then. There has
Hasn't
not
been
been
a test
another.
since.
The girl
Tell
told her
me.
story on your platform. The man came. He validated what she said. She had text messages to confirm what she said. But you decided to challenge her with a third party because A. Simone was only going off of what he told her when he was trying to get ahead of the story. When he shared the text messages between them that led up to their meetup. That was it. So you exposed that. You diminished her experience as a victim of SA, even though he confirmed it with what he said. You diminished it with third-party text messages. Who else has been in that hot seat?
Nobody. You know, and if she's implementing boundaries now and structure. You can imagine how it was all the way. She was raw dogging it in January. Just saying, she was definitely raw dogging in January. She's putting a little more protection on her platform now. But she was straight raw dogging in January. So don't be mad at the rest of us because we are just simply commenting on it. And Rose took it all the way, in a different direction that nobody else was taking it. And so, that's her lesson learned, just like yours was in January. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. It wasn't no test for us. We was just discussing the origin story, which is valid. Valid as fuck. Valid as fuck. The origin story wasn't surrounding trauma. The origin story wasn't rehashing her trauma. So, yeah.
Everybody failed the test today.
That's interesting because for me,
there was battles done in the middle of recapping, which means there was monetizations, right? In the middle of unpacking and recapping and paying and playing the footage, there was battles done. There was money being made.
Hey, hear me out.
Correct. I'm not clocking pockets, but I'm showing people the hypocrisy of what was said about me.
So show your own hypocrisy. She wants to highlight hypocrisy because she's still mad she fucked up in January. This ain't genuine, y'all. I'm telling you, she gonna come back and be like, oh, it was genuine. I was really meaning though. And I was pointing it out. Like, no, it's not. You're mad because you still failed that shit. And you still have to reap the stings of that shit, right? Sounds like a lot like what I have to reap because of the Hulk shit. Very similar. I know all too well what that feels like. I get it. People throwing that shit back in your face and you being mad about that shit. I get it.
Also bring into context though, T, I also battled Heartbreaker.
I get it.
And so
but there was still monetization. It doesn't matter. It was still money being made in a serious situation.
She's so tit for tat. She's so petty. She is just all she is tip. You can tell where I have it paused right now. You can see it in her face. You can see how mad she be in her face. She's so petty. It's just a get you back. Cause I was got. You so mad about that.
And that's actually a very irrelevant point. Yeah, and that's the thing too. And that's what I mean about professional pivots. Because the issue is not about people monetizing off of it, especially at this point, because the deed is done, right? The offense has been committed. So anything at this point outside of just straight up saying she's a liar, it never happened, nobody's ever going to be a harder offender than you. And then for Rose to say that she was battling Heartbreaker, which means it was a monetization for the actual victim. How can you equivalent that to what you did on your platform?
Because I'm telling you, if you look at her face right now, that's not even what it's about. It don't even matter if the point don't make sense. She's mad because she feels like somebody else is doing away with something and not getting reamed as hard. She's mad because, you know what I'm saying?
Then that's not really taking accountability, right? Like trying to, if I go down, y'all going down with me. Is that really truly taking accountability?
Nope.
Which, you know how I feel about accountability. Or is just taking ownership and your position, your plank, wherever you at in the bullshit. That's what it is. You steady trying to point the finger and make everybody else as bad as you. When the whole time, all you're doing this entire time is just revealing your character flaw. You have poor character. You talk like you got good character. That's where she had me. I thought she had good character, but she demonstrates otherwise continuously.
Damn, Poker, you ain't have to do it like that.
Nah, but she right though. Like she right because like it's like all of them, like they all come out in whatever way that they come out, right? Like when I came across Lord and them platform, I'm like, oh yeah, they too old over here for me. You know what I'm saying? But like certain conversations I can still get in on. Certain conversations I can still understand a little bit. I can keep track of or keep up with. It was the same thing for her. All her moments wasn't bad. Like they wasn't all bad. She had some decent moments. And then it's just like, it be that lying shit for me though. Now I just really hate a liar. You wanna know why I hate a liar? I used to be a liar. And I'm gonna tell you why I used to lie. Cause I was, and why are you screaming at me?
He said, cut that air off, please. He's screaming.
He said, cut it. He said, cut it. Oh, he want my fucking house like an igloo. He can go home.
Oh.
I'm in the garage right now trying to get in the car and steal my motherfucking garage open the back. Okay? Steal my motherfucking garage open the back at this point. You gonna stop coming in my motherfucking house. But anyway, come on, y'all. Y'all know I got ADHD. I go completely left.
I was about to say, calm down, Fennermine. Calm down.
Oh yeah, y'all know, yeah, right. She gonna say I'm off that shit again. Hold on, y'all.
She got that shit.
Okay, because talking about my motherfucking disability is not okay. Okay, now, okay. Let me stop playing, y'all. But yeah,
she's a victim blamer and ableist.
Yes. Okay.
I'm just playing, y'all. Don't.
What was I finna say? What was I? Okay, yeah, I used to be a liar, and I used to lie because I was embarrassed. I used to lie because I was ashamed. So like, I hate liars. Cause what the fuck is somebody gonna do to you? Is you gonna beat me up? Is you gonna beat me up? You can't beat me up. And if you do, I'm gonna call the police. Like that's simple. It's just that simple. So what's stopping me from telling you the truth now? Like or anybody the truth? I tell you the truth. You don't like it. You have the choice to react how you want to react. And if you hit me, then we know what's gonna happen. So I'm really not scared to tell you the truth. That's just how I feel.
Because monetary gain and attention, she benefits from it, right? So it's important to her, it's imperative that she's looked at from a good light so that she can keep her audience. Hold on.
I am from Chicago. We both from Chicago. I think that's another reason I don't like her. She be representing my city bogus as hell. Like, gee, you are terrible. Damn it.
Comfortable with is okay, but she was comfortable being in the box yesterday, and y'all said that I still should have dropped her, correct?
Because you said you were triggered. You said
It doesn't matter. You said whatever she's comfortable with. So you even went out of your comfort.
You were triggered.
So that means you were comfortable with it as well.
So my boundary was that I'm not going to do it any further. So I stopped. That was my boundary. Because I could have kept going. So I could have kept going.
I'm not, but I'm not. All I'm saying is everybody just know everybody fucked up today. That's all I'm saying.
Right, but
and it's okay.
But it's not comparable though. Respectfully, it's not comparable.
It's definitely
because I didn't go on for. I didn't go on for 3
and again,
4 months.
I take my accountability. But today,
3 months to 1 day.
I didn't do it for 3 months. Let's not do that. Go pull up. Go pull up where I did it for 3 months.
3 weeks to 1 day.
Actually, it wasn't even that long. It wasn't even 3 weeks. Pull up the footage, please. Pull up 3 weeks worth of footage.
I'd like to make a note here. Objection, Your Honor.
Ain't you the receipt queen? You pull up the footage. What you begging somebody else to pull it up for? Go ahead.
This just goes back to what I said about accountability, because we like to throw that word around here, but we don't know what it means. Accountability is not let me point the finger at other people. That's not accountability. Accountability is not about who all I can drag with me by making false equivalences. That's not accountability. And that's actually an example of a person who, I'm going to say, take fake accountability. Because if you're going to be accountable, just own it and move on, right? Stop trying to poke holes in other people's situations to make them look as bad as you, to normalize your bad behavior.
This is accountability the tea time way. That's what this is. This is accountability the tea time way. Which, she thinks it's supposed to be everybody else's way because she wants us to wear her shirt, wear her hats, sip out of her cups, get her merch, you know what I'm saying? Wear her drawers, eat the food she fucking eats, put the earrings on that she put on, get the same acrylic that she got on, put the same, you know what I'm saying? Shit the way she shit, piss the way she piss, shower the way she fucking shower, use the same fucking soap she use the same hair she use, get the same style she use, you know what I'm saying? Get the same fucking lashes she get, you know what I'm saying? Get the same fucking necklaces and bracelets she get.
You're trying to be funny with that head comment and hairstyle. Was that a joke?
No, I wouldn't.
Was that little shade?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. But I'm just saying, she wanted us to grab the Tea Time Barbie doll 2024. That's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's.
I'll wait for 3 weeks worth of footage.
My moment compared to more than 2 days with you is not comparable.
Okay, here's the thing. It doesn't matter because everybody had.
Now it doesn't matter, but you the one who mentioned it.
Right.
Now it doesn't matter, but you mentioned it. So that's why I say it's pointless to go up there, because when she can't pin something on you, or you get close to pinning her, she's gonna. It's like trying to like build something strong with putty, with slime. It's just gonna keep slithering. You can't hold her accountable, or is like putting water in a strainer and expecting for it to stay in there. It's not gonna happen. It's impossible. You're gonna be.
Nothing's gonna stick. She's gonna make sure nothing sticks.
Everybody had 6 months. I just said I was wrong.
Right, but I'm
not justifying shit. What I'm saying is that after everybody seeing my fuck up, everybody still fucked up. That's what I'm saying. After seeing me fuck up, y'all still fucked up. Like today, all of y'all fucked up.
She really wishes bad that we fucked up. She wishes so bad. I have never seen somebody so fucking needy for that shit to just be like, come on.
So I don't think the responsibility was on us or anybody to make a, to maybe Rose, because they was friends.
Rose did it. Yeah, she did a lot.
Yeah, so maybe a responsibility was placed on her. But again, y'all are just talking points. Like, this how I'm looking at this, bro. Like, y'all are talking points. I don't know why y'all think I owe y'all loyalty just because I know y'all business. This ain't, like, I just really hate to break it down like this. Like, but that's the fact of the situation. I don't have to handle anything with Grace. I don't have to handle anything with Kat. I could talk about all y'all like dogs. And none of y'all can be upset. Anybody can. I don't got issue with all the creators though. I can't tell y'all all y'all business though. I mean, with them, whatever. I can't. I'm
Because
just saying.
at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, it's been like they've been on the app for years. Like
Even if
I've been on the app for years. Like
even if niggas fucked up, you still like Poca said, you still hold the fucking ultimate L in this bitch.
The torch. You the
It'll never
Olympic champ.
you still the fucking Statue of Liberty, bitch. You got the
And
torch.
this is what I'm saying. They have really bad foresight, and especially Tyme. You have really bad foresight, and you're not being practical. If you are on this app as a content creator, it is attention seeking. That's why you get on here dancing in tutus. You cannot be mad if the counterpart of that is attention you don't want. That's why it comes with the territory. That's why if y'all go look at my page, there's nothing on my page because I don't want that attention. I don't want people to like me or dislike me. I don't even want people to know I exist. To be honest, I share my perspective because I'm entertained. I'm human. I see the shit, process it, and want to speak on it. And it don't go further than that. But when you come up here, you open up your whole life. You open up all of your personal traumas, your children's personal traumas. Then you get mad when people weaponize it against you when y'all do it to each other. But it's par for the course. You can't give people ammo and then be mad when you piss them off and they start shooting at you with the gun and the ammo you put in their hand. I mean, they start pew-pewing at you with the weapons that you equip them with.
Hold on, Parker. Let me jump on your back real quick because that is my point. I do not. Let me stop saying I don't like this lady. Okay, I don't like her though. I really don't. I'm sorry. Okay, look. I don't. But look, I don't like her because of everything that she has presented. Like it's not no he say she say. It ain't the. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't nothing like a beef I seen her have with somebody or something like that. You know, and I chose the other side. Like it's nothing like that. It's everything that ever came out this woman's mouth. Like it's insanity to me. It's just insanity to me.
Thank you, Christine.
It's not real super deep. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not super deep.
Yeah, it's just simply like I'm not rocking with
It's
your
just too much trauma. Like it sounds like you have had a miserable life, and for you to be this age, I feel like you are a part of the problem. So I don't like problematic people. So it would make sense that I don't like this what you have going on here. Am I nosy? Yes. So yeah, I be over here, but I have never spoken directly to that lady until the situation where she said, Heartbreaker, you unblocked because ain't nobody check on me. That was the first time I ever edited the woman or said anything directly to her. And then she lied to me. And then I was like, well. I thought nobody was crowned and nobody is crowned. And you said nobody was nobody.
But nobody was clearly somebody. I'm going to be honest. That's actually where my disengagement with her.
Necessary for me, you know?
My disengagement with her was when she first presented herself as a solid person who stood on principle, good or bad, right? And not that somebody has to be perfect, because nobody is. But my man, you do not keep it 100. You keep it a solid 70, a good 65, I'll say. But you don't keep it 100. And I don't respect that, because there are times where you could keep it 100 because you've demonstrated that you have the cognition to peep your own BS. And so me, you're making a choice not to do so. And that is manipulation. And I don't respect that. I don't like that. So, yeah, nah, I don't rock with it.
That's how she plays the game. That's how the game is played.
All of y'all did some fucked up shit in this situation. At the end of the day, after seeing what I did wrong and saying I would not handle it this way, I would not handle it that way, I would handle it so right, everybody made a fuck up today. All of y'all did. Even if it was...
She can't, bro. I'm just now seeing this clip again. She's so thirsty for that. Just y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up like I fucked up. Y'all fucked up too. Y'all fucked up. Y'all messed up. This is y'all. Everybody messed up. Every single one of y'all messed up. Like, damn, bitch.
Yeah, to try to neutralize how bad she did it. But you can't.
You can't. You cannot ask anybody to help you with that heavy ass torch in your hand. You can't go back and undo reading whatever the fuck and bringing it on your platform. And you mad because you fucked it up for everybody else. Because they had to deal with, anybody close to you had to deal with the ramifications of your fucking actions. They had to deal with that shit too. That's what you mad about. Because when you're in the leader spot like that and you're in the limelight, guess what? It's not about just you fucking up. You fuck it up for other people. You carry that weight too. So it don't even matter who else fucks up, like you said, or doesn't pass the test. You still fucked up initially for this to even get like this. We're still at this point because you still opened the door and read whatever fuck ass email you got. Oh yeah, I know she was in here for sure. Hey, when we get together, I'm telling you, it's a trifecta in here. She ain't gonna like it. She ain't gonna like it.
Look. This is my last time responding.
Tell,
I ain't got shit else
listen,
to
tell
say.
her protect your peace, baby. Protect your peace.
I'm telling y'all right now, the day I argue with a random stranger on the internet who I told y'all, wait, I gotta tell y'all something else. I knew she was in the live yesterday because she was quoting me from the live like they was her words. I had to clock her for using my shit. Like, I said that. Like, so you saw that too. Okay, nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's that, but the running from platform to platform, I'm not gonna do. Which is why I went directly to her yesterday. We had the conversation, and I said I wasn't gonna say anything, right? But I said something because look, it was the lie for me. I didn't get around to clocking, right? Because why would you lie and say you didn't say anything about me? I didn't come for her or anything. You called me a meth addict. That is insanity. That is missing teeth. That is fucking crazy.
Oh my God, Kay.
I feel like that's crazy. But what I was saying was, because like I said, I got a real beautiful man upstairs in my bed right now. So what I'm not gonna do is play on this internet. But what I was gonna say, I would never go back and forth with a random stranger on the internet. And one of the things that I said yesterday was she cannot argue with me. I can go 80 days and 80 nights, but they gonna have to start probably tomorrow or maybe like the 25th or something when he go away. But I could talk about the lady for days because that's just how much of her business she didn't put out on the TikTok. Okay, but I'm not going to do that because there is no smoke. I just do not like her. Okay, that is it. That's all. And I'm not finna go back and forth with no 43 she like 3 years younger than my mama, y'all. I refuse. I think that's insanity. And if you won't act your age, I will.
Damn.
But if anything drastic gets said, then I might just have to respond. My intrusive thoughts may just win. But I hope they don't. And send me the live if you do.
It was a little bit. It was a lot. I watched it. I watched people monetize. I watched people call urgent care centers. I watched people center. I watched people victim blame. I watched all of that. All of that. Even after having the playbook, I watched everybody make a...
Girl, she got a test and a playbook now. Girl, what is it next?
The cheat sheet. That's y'all ain't no way y'all messed this up. I didn't gave y'all all the answers. No, you didn't, Sway, because you don't have the answers. You didn't have
You don't have the answer, Sway. You didn't give a shit. You ain't give a shit but a headache.
And a wet screen.
For poor decision. And it's okay because I fucked up. I take my shit. But everybody fucked up today.
And what next? Like, you just gloating in that. Like, and what next? She thought that hit, that was just that all shit, that frustration was for her. That frustration was for her.
Now let me ask you a
What's up,
question.
Trini?
So we all say we handle this.
All right.
I will say at the end of the day, my behaviors, I made sure that I held myself accountable and I stopped before I even got too far. When I realized, like, you know what, this is not going to satisfy anybody, I stopped. Whether the information was given to me or not, I made the decision based off my boundaries that I was going to stop.
I agree with that. I think you did the right thing. And
so I have to make sure for clarification, because it is 2.5 people in here. The way that it's being said is like I'm just doing it on my own free will. Like, oh, I didn't have any conversation with anybody, or there wasn't anything said or sent to me specifically from the individual. I have to make sure that is clear.
So prior to her sending you the correct urgent care center, you had called more before her into even sending you the urgent care center. So if that's the case, if she sent you her urgent care center, right? Weren't you making phone calls prior to that?
I was making calls to the same urgent care center. So I made a call.
Information.
So I made a call to an urgent care to see. No, I looked it up to see if people were able to do a kit at an urgent care facility. So I ended up calling one facility.
Reeled it back over here. That's what happened. People started going in the comments, and you were like, "Wait a minute, how did this be about me?" How I saw the whole thing because people were going in on you. Y'all putting this on me. I'm helping you. I watched it. I watched it happen.
So you watched me reading every comment? See?
No, I read the comments and I watched you respond, and you said, "How are y'all bringing this back to me?"
Yeah. Why are we playing this much of it?
You right. All right, let me go back.
The point is, she lied and said that she did not respond to our live. She let us have it, and she didn't. And I hate that the blogs didn't catch the footage where she was actually saying our names. And the first time that she talked about when she misquoted what Widow Bay said, the first time where she lied on Widow Bay, right, was after that live that same Sunday. That was the point of her playing that audio.
Yeah. So
I could have been like, well, she said my name, and they said I was trauma, and I let them have it.
I let them have it.
And that was a blatant lie. And then, and that's what I mean when I say lie lasagna, because not only did she lie and say that she let us have it, she lied about what we said. Because even in that first live, she lied and said that I just said that she turned her back on the men. And then she did a false justification, which was still some bullshit. And that's not what I said. So the lady is a liar. I don't know if she do it on purpose or if it's by accident. I feel like it's on purpose.
It's on purpose for sure.
But whose name was brought up in them lives? Me. You diagnosing me, y'all picking stuff apart, y'all going back to the live with this. I mean, like, it was a whole bunch of shit.
It's the same shit she do in her live. Did she not? Do y'all not remember her and Chef? And even Crown, like when they was all friends, they used to be friends. They would play clips all the fucking time. Like, what are we talking about right now? She does not remember how her lives used to be, her platform used to be before she fell out with everybody. Girl, you would do the same shit.
It's okay when she do it. It's a problem when we do it.
It's a problem when we do it. You call it out when we do it. Now we getting special attention in your live when we do it. But when you was doing it, ain't nobody was fucking freaking out on you. You know what I'm saying? That's my point. That and Tea Time. Let me say this, right? And y'all can tell Tea Time, right? It's clear and evident that the shit that you were playing for me, like from my clips, my lives, Tea Time, you really didn't pick up sarcasm where it should have been picked up. And that's okay, but I just wanted to let you know that. Some of the shit that I was saying was sarcasm. It was me pulling a you on you and you sitting there pretty much complaining the way everybody else does when that shit happens. It's fucking annoying, right? When you stop and you ask questions, you're like, oh my God, why would she? So she's fine being the only one to say things, but she's trying to control everybody else not responding. Do you not do that? Do you not do that? Do you not do that?
I didn't say nothing. So to sit here and say that this, because I was lied on, is content, versus every time y'all have brought my name up,
every time. I think before I started dissecting T's lives as of lately, after I got into it with Shatonia, wasn't that the live that was the last live we really discussed her like that 4-hour live after Bella's live? I'm
Yeah,
not
because
understanding.
we discussed everybody. So should she be excluded? Like
She
we
like she should be
discussed.
excluded. She don't talk about shit else we talked about, but she know when her name was brought up.
We talk, and then the thing is, to make it seem like it was only about you is crazy, because it's not even like we talked about it in segments. We had talk soup. We was talking about everybody at the set. We talked about her this second, and the next second we talking about Judge Trendsetter. The next second we talking about Petty Row. Like, usually what happened is she was emotional because she did not like what was said, and
Right.
I believe the accuracy in what was said, and that's why she went live immediately afterwards to save face, because she was definitely triggered. She was yelling, she was going, well, since they saying I'm doing this, I'm about to start blocking people, because I kept saying anything goes on her live because she don't have no boundaries. Well, since they said I don't have no boundaries, now I'm about to start blocking people. And then that's like having a tantrum like a little ass kid, because there is a way to appropriate establishing boundaries and having a policy on your platform. And she kept going on about it. C-Trip, they say I should just mute people and drop people, but I can't mute y'all. I can't mute y'all, so you can't control your platform. You can't, because here's the thing. I mod for a couple people. I mod for you. I mod for Cartel. And I think I used to, I ain't really mod for Chef. I wasn't really in her lives, but I was down as a mod. If I mute somebody as a mod twice, the third time you unmute, I'm dropping you. So for you to like have a tantrum as if you can't control your platform, you were triggered, you were emotional, because you know that what was said was true. And now you're just trying to make it not true, and you still lying.
Still, to this day. Like as of yesterday, like still lying.
I haven't responded. I haven't said nothing.
Lying right
Your
now.
origin story and all that stuff, I let y'all have fun.
Have fun when you said everybody fucked up over and over and over, and everybody failed the test over and over. That's wild. Have fun, and you let us have it when you sitting there pissed, talking to Rose, saying everybody failed the test, nobody passed it, everybody failed, and you had the playbook. That's wild. Lie lasagna. That's crazy.
Layer upon layer.
So who really doing this for content? Because AP, let's be real. On my worst day,
I know she... Hey, Polka.
I ain't at work right now. I can hit you with it. I'm because I'm not at work right now. She said, you ain't fucking with me. She hit you with that E-cane. You ain't fucking with. You can't fuck with me, ho. Teeth and tongue. You can't fuck with me, ho.
Hey, bro. This is my favorite part of the goddamn video. I promise you it is. Hold on. Let me.
and on your best day, ain't nobody send no email. I don't even like talking about numbers, but on my worst day and on your best day, you can't compare.
Hold on. Oh, wait. She cleans it up. Hold on. Let me let her finish.
Let's be honest. On my worst day and your best day together, you can't compare. So let's stop playing this game. And I don't even like to compare myself with no.
Oh, you do. Oh, you do. You just don't do it out loud, but you do. Listen. If anybody thinks that any of these large content creators don't be trying to compare themselves to other content creators, they're lying to you. That's still that they're lying to you. And we know Tyme lying. She trying to act like she don't compare herself to nobody. And I hate to do this. You love it. You love it. You love it.
My circle is small, but God forbid I be anywhere at this big old age, bragging and beating my chest on other people for non-tangible gains. Having the attention of people, and it's not tremendously benefiting me, is, and I'm proud of it enough to try to use it to put somebody else down. Shame. I'm embarrassed. Like, I got secondhand embarrassment. Like, are we talking about TikTok fame? Are we talking about non-tangible? You ain't got, it ain't giving you health insurance. The money ain't long. Like, you don't even have sponsorships.
But imagine
TikTok.
though, this is what I'm saying though. Imagine a bitch like Tyme with just her followers and her numbers, right? Talking to a bitch like me, talking about her best and worst day. And imagine her talking to a bitch like me that in real life has real life success. That's beyond whatever the
Every
fuck
day.
Tyme got. Like, that's crazy. I'm literally in my big ass house and you're telling me you're talking to me about TikTok fame as if it's something. Bitch, listen, Tyme, even if you see $1 on the motherfucking floor, bitch, you're gonna pick that fucking dollar up because you need it. So it don't matter if it's somebody who doesn't have as many followers or success as you on this motherfucking app. If the content is you, see, I could see that kind of hitting a little bit if you weren't responding to me. If you weren't responding to me, I'd be like, all right, cool. She might have ate, you know what I'm saying? Because she ain't even paying me no attention. You know what I'm saying? She matching what the energy is. I could see that, right? But you talking to a bitch like me, talking about your best and worst day, and I'm out here, you got my whole barbecue sauce bottle in your house. You already know what the deal is. That was hard work put into that, baby. Imagine
I had to get online.
Wait, let me finish this real quick. Hold on, Poker. Imagine you talking to me about TikTok fame, and imagine my barbecue sauce bottle sitting in your motherfucking house. And you talking about it show is good. Right. Go to the website and find some more.
Plug the website while you at it.
www.pearsonspremium.com. Go ahead, Poker.
If I had to be in my 40s on a originally child's dancing app with titties and tutus to get attention, I'm swan diving off of the tallest building, because that ain't it. It's not it. So if I have to be a septic tank for drama online to get attention, I'm not beating my chest on that. That's not an accomplishment that me as Pocahontas will be proud of. You see what I'm saying? So you can't compare because the values are different. Some of us don't value being famous for bullshit on a app. It don't even translate to Instagram. It don't even translate to Facebook or YouTube.
You can't listen, my barbecue sauce, it came from my house, traveled all the way to her house. It's sitting in Tyme's fucking house. TikTok, you can't take that shit fucking nowhere, bitch. If you can't go live, you can't go live. Guess who control that shit? TikTok. You don't. You can play with it if they allow you to, and they let you play with it. But once they take this motherfucker, you ain't talking about no best and worst day on this motherfucking app. Because guess what? Them bitches took it. So what else you got? But I guarantee you, even if after they take this app, I guarantee you that barbecue sauce bottle gonna still be sitting on your motherfucking counter, though. That's why to a bitch like me, I don't give a fuck. I hate that you had to even say that. I hate that you even felt the need to have to even say that shit. Because you already knew that shit wasn't hitting. That barbecue sauce bottle gonna stay on your motherfucking counter. TikTok may stay or go. And even when you get money off of this bitch, they still taking a cut of your money. They still taking your money. And you work, so you partly work for TikTok, you partly work for yourself. You're not 100% working for yourself on here. Listen, when you can't break down the bit, even on TikTok, it's still a business, sweetheart. It's still a business. Still a business on here. So, I appreciate you even still responding to a bitch, though. A bitch like me, who you claim, you know what I'm saying, can't compare to you on your worst day. That's what's up. But how that barbecue sauce taste though, by the way? I'll tell you this, my barbecue sauce also is thicker than these books that I bought from you. I paid for my money. See, I paid my money to purchase your books. Did you pay for the sauce? No.
The thing
You know what I'm
is,
saying?
the competition is not even amongst. You're in two totally different leagues. Your competition is Sweet Baby Ray's. It's not even.
Yeah, right. It's not tea time. Right. We're in two different industries. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell that a bitch likes to come on here for fun. You think this shit is a full operating business, like the way you run yo shit like a full operating functioning business. You're right. We aren't the same. Did you think we didn't know that though? You pointing out the obvious, which is why you hesitated to even say that. I could tell you hesitated to say that, but you just had to feed the ego somehow though. You had to somehow feed the ego. So you forced yourself to say that. And that's where I feel bad for you, because I hate that you felt like you needed to do that. Hold on. Oh, Tyme has cleared her debt. Thank you so much for the $25 for the barbecue sauce, T. Appreciate you. Look, see, I know you listening. I know you responding. I like conversating this way, though, because you don't cut me off. I don't cut you off. We can talk. But thank you for clearing the debt of the barbecue sauce that's sitting in your house. Appreciate that. Because I didn't hear the shout out. You know what I'm saying? If you did, thank you. I didn't hear it, though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know nothing about that. You said you said you did. I didn't hear nothing about it. All I saw was the text message, response, you sent me when you was apologizing, but you ain't really apologized. It wasn't really an apology. That one. Yeah, I seen you, you know what I'm saying, say something about it in there, but I ain't see it in, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just said it. I just shouted it out. Tyme officially just now cash at me for the barbecue sauce. Yes. Appreciate you. That's all I'm saying, because I purchased her books. She got my money. She been had my money.
She gonna say it tastes like piss.
Nah, she said it was really, in the text message, she said it was really good. So I was like, all right, that's what's up. I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit was fun for me. This was an escape for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a career woman. I really am. I'm a career woman. My life is not this app. This was a good journey, though, I will say. Listen, from this app, I'm a fade to black. Like, this ain't even something that's going to be longevity. I will grab the people, though, that I find valuable on here. Like, Poca's one of them. You know what I'm saying? I got a few. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have to come over here and say, you know what I'm saying, she sent the money. I just announced that she got it. I ain't going to announce it this whole live, though. All right, y'all not going to do that.
Since y'all over here going back and forth, can y'all tell her to do a public apology to Laura's wife? Because where she tried to embarrass that lady and call Laura out for supposedly going to look at someone else's thirst traps, their pictures online, her actual man was liking heartbreaker stuff, and she said it wasn't a big deal, it wasn't disrespectful. But she embarrassed that lady in Bella's live with over 3,000 people. So can y'all run over there and see if she'll do a public apology to her?
That's wild. That is wild. This is what I be talking about. Y'all be wondering why. Like, come on, bruh. Ain't nobody trying to be mean or mean-spirited to Tyme. This doesn't just come from nowhere. This does not just come from nowhere. This comes from recognizing some bullshit and calling that shit out. That shit is fucking wrong. Like, listen, stop. How dare you? You embarrassed a woman that you claim to like. You said out loud in 4K that you liked and you respected. But you sat there and tried to force that woman to hold her husband fucking accountable for some shit. And we don't see you holding, you not hold, when are we gonna see Tyme hold Unruly accountable? Are we going to see Tyme in 4K the way she tried to hold Lower's wife accountable in 4K? Are you ever going to see Tyme hold Unruly, her man? I don't know who he is. I just, for the sake of it. Are we going to ever see that? It's the audacity. And this is the shit that we be talking about. Fuck all that little shit she be apologizing for that don't really mean shit. Come on, stop it. This bigger shit, though, that you like to do and portray and be fucking contradictory on, that shit is fucked up. How dare you? How dare you? Well, if her husband embarrassed her, Tyme joined him in embarrassing her. The fuck? If you think her husband embarrassed her, what the fuck do you think Tyme did? Not embarrass her? Come on now, stop it. Tyme tried to force that woman to face her man in front of everybody and have an audience. What? Now she's spinning a whole. I bet listen, these are the games she plays. Y'all wonder why I don't go over there and have a conversation with her. I learned my lesson with the Hulk shit. Why do y'all think that I come back the way that I do? I learned with the Hulk shit. You spin a whole narrative out here. Now you got players involved. So I got players involved. Now you got other players involved, entering them into the chat. Right, Pivot Princess. Polka already called that out. Polka already called it out. She is the Pivot Princess. Y'all might as well go flood her fucking comments and call her the Pivot Princess. She will pivot every fucking time.
Wait, did you invite me?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Hi.
So I actually have to man.
Why do you always have to? See, I hate when you start with this.
So no, because this maintenance guy had to come over here real quick. And then but anyways, I'm gonna go hit up the bar real quick. What? Leave me alone.
Without me, you are trash.
Wait, what did it say? Something? Oh my god.
All right, go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
so I just wanted to play this clip because this is actually it just actually shows proof that like some of us were paying attention to things prior to the whole HB on Tea Times live. So what do we remember what date that actually happened, that live, that infamous live?
What live? Which one?
Heartbreaker live, the Tea Time, the whole thing, when the whole thing broke out.
Oh shit.
That was January, but do we know?
Yeah, it was January. I don't know the exact date. Why?
Okay, well, I believe the date is around, I don't know, let's say 13th, 14th-ish, okay? So that's around the date. Like, if you were in the live, like, for those of us that were actually there, like, they're there, like, we know, you know, this how it went. We know the timeline of events, like, you know, it's just kind of a bunch of stories at once, actually. It was kind of weird. It was a guru thing, and then it was like Rico, and then the free. Yes. It was like all at the same time, right?
All at the same time, yes.
So, yeah. So I believe it was around, like, I want to say like 13, 14, like around that range. So I have a clip of a live, and this actually doesn't have to do with Heartbreaker herself, but it has to do with the other people that were involved with that whole situation, which is Freeze, and remember, like, K-Slay and Rico, right? Okay, so this is a clip that so I just wanted it just kind of like just shows, like, you know, proof that people are following other people's, like, you know, what do you call it, like other content creators or whatever, and what's going on in their lives as well, you know what I mean, prior to this whole thing, and it kind of mashes into what happened on her live. So hold on, let me show you.
Play it.
So this is actually Cartel speaking. This is, like, I have several clips, but this is the only one that I have on this other phone. So yeah. Okay.
A little while ago, but I was still late to the situation. Like, I didn't know about that. When I started asking everybody else about, like, do they know what's going on, they telling me, like, yeah, boy, you lost. This been going on such and such, like, months now. I'm like, what? I'm like, I didn't see that. I didn't know that. I ain't wasn't saying, because I wasn't saying that.
We can't hear it. Drea, we can't hear it. Uh-oh. You might have got a phone. Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. Something happened. Okay. Here we go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
That's weird. Okay, hold on. I know TikTok's been getting all jacked up. All right. I just found one of these clips in the archive since just like, a little clip of proof that there's already, issues with Freeze and Rico and all that, and people were actually following that. Now, this clip is from January 6th. This is actually pre-Heartbreaker Tea Time Live.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
A lot happened in January. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
A little while ago.
Can you hear that?
Late to the situation. Like, I didn't know about that. When I started asking everybody else about, like, do they know what's going on? They telling me, like, yeah, boy, you lost. This been going on such and such, like, months now. I'm like, what? I'm like, I didn't see that. I didn't know that. I wasn't saying, because I wasn't saying nothing, because I'm one of them dudes, like, I told my team.
I don't think you can show the screen.
He went around trying to tell everybody, try to get the one up. And then
what? I don't think you can show the screen. I think they don't let you show the screen anymore. Like you just got to play it so people can hear it.
Okay, let me just show you who's on the panel then.
Okay.
So this is a live. This is this user is K-Slay, and this is when, do you remember? Well, I don't know if you remember, but this is when they were talking about Moses, Miss Cannon, Black Guru.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. This is when the tea first spilled. Like.
Right. Yeah. This is like, and there was stuff going on behind the scenes like prior to this, but this is kind of like when a lot of people were whatever, right? Yeah, Kanai, all of them.
Name the names. Just name the names.
I know. I read that. Hold on. So this is when all that was going on, okay? And they were showing, and like Casey was showing different people's profiles. He was showing Moses, he was showing Black Guru, and all the different players, okay? And this is Cartel basically explaining, like, I didn't know this was happening. Like, he's kind of like being brought up to speed with both sides in this. In this sense, this is Casey's side, but this is him being kind of brought up to speed, okay? So on the panel is Vito, which I don't know who that is, B More, which is, he's the one over there, and then DJ Zay, Cartel, and then Freeze, and then this girl named Rose, and then another girl named Lisa, and then K-Slay, that's his live. So yeah, okay. And this is the people, okay? If you can see it, 1, 2, 3, okay, got it, okay. All right.
I fired his ass up, and now he asking.
Let me start over.
A little while ago, but I was still late to the situation.
That's Cartel.
Like, I didn't know about that. When I started asking everybody else about, like, do they know what's going on? They telling me, like, yeah, boy, you lost. This been going on such and such, like, months now. I'm like, what? I'm like, I didn't see that. I didn't know that. I wasn't saying nothing.
That's Freeze.
I'm one of them dudes, like, I told my team to let them know what's up, and that's it. He went around trying to tell everybody, try to get the one up, and it didn't work for him. It backfired.
They're talking about Rico, okay?
And I fired his ass up, and now he asking for peace. Right. Ain't no peace.
Nah, bro, it ain't no peace when you got somebody, you up here talking all this conjecture and falsely accusing people while you over here beating on women and got me and Lamborghini doors up and you putting the key in there. So what the fuck do that mean?
Yeah, okay. Miss Cannon. Hey, what about Miss Cannon? Miss Cannon.
Fire.
Whoa. Okay, that was the end of that clip. Okay, then that's when they show Rico's profile there.
Mm-hmm.
And then
opinion is actually two different things.
Okay, so
that word.
Okay, so that's one of the clips I have. The other ones are like in my other like stories or whatever. But I just wanted to show that as just, showing proof. This was on January 6th, and stuff was happening actually before that. But my goal was just to show that there was, people have been watching different creators, right? It's not just one platform we watch other people as well. And we've kind of been like following along with the different people that have been going on, which is, free. Like a lot of us knew about Freeze before, right? His other names are Alpha, Male Rehab, Trauma Center, right? And he's gone into with other large creators. He's gone into other large creators. And one of who I mod for. So I already knew about his stuff from like way before. And I already knew about Rico, which is also Street Library from way before as well. So, it's not just like, oh, we only found out, on that day in January in Tea Time's live. We already knew about some of these people already. And some of the stuff been going on in the background, prior to.
Right. Yeah,
that's why
that's why, like, when Tea Time does this shit where everything happens on her platform as the origin, and it's like, no, we or she says it and implies it. She knows better though. She knows that people were following this shit before it even hit her platform. And so it's not a thing that all of a sudden everybody's eyes opened up to certain shit once it hit her platform. It's like, no, it just continued on to your platform. We were already following this before it even hit there because we were in the live that, you know what I'm saying? Drea, we were in the lives like Drea just played. Like they had a bunch. I don't know how many in total, but they was live. Them niggas was live over there.
So yeah, they were going, you know,
It was like every night for hours and multiple times. Like it was crazy. That week was crazy. Like we couldn't even sleep because I know niggas didn't want to miss nothing, and I still missed shit. I fell asleep on hella shit. I was like, I can't stay up like this. Like, does anybody sleep? I'm trying to not miss the storyline, but I'm gonna have to miss some shit. So I don't know and have everything. But yep, you're right. But anyways, damn, that was a good little discussion. I didn't even go, like, I'm not gonna address every fucking thing because I'm gonna get ready for my live tonight, you know what I'm saying, where we vibing out because we ain't gonna be talking about this shit. But we gonna be drinking. Bring your favorite, your libations and shit. We're gonna be drinking for sure. I will have a panel, you know what I'm saying? And we just gonna vibe out to music. So make sure you bring your Taylor Port or your favorite wine, mix it, go to hit the liquor store up, okay? Hit the liquor store up. I think I'm gonna start around 5 or 6 o'clock. If you don't see me on by 5, that means I need more time, so 6 o'clock, all right? But we gonna listen, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. So, yeah, we gonna do that. This background is brought to you by Chasing Pillows. Just want to say that. Shout out to Chasing Pillows for these awesome fucking backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and inquire with her about the backgrounds. If you need an amazing TikTok background for your lives, just reach out to you, girl, okay? Reach out to Chasing Pillows. Christian, be quiet. I'm trying to focus. Yeah, so shout out to Chasing Pillows for the background. I got some more dope backgrounds from her. I'm gonna wait for the other ones. I'm gonna wait to drop the other ones when I go live later on tonight so y'all can really see some fire and desire. All right, anyways, yeah, I'm getting ready. So, you know what I'm saying. Christian, you better be there tonight. As much shit as you be talking in my comments, I'm gonna be starting around 5 or 6 tonight. I gotta get ready though. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit to do. I got a kid that's gonna be on her way from the bus soon too. So, let me get my shit together, get my stuff together, and I will be back